Alrighty. Hope everyone is enjoying shots fired. My name is Psychosis, and I will be running Thief Gold, which is kind of a rebel in this marathon here, as you don't do a lot of shooting. It's an FPS, but it's not a first-person shooter. It's a first-person sneaker. So I hope you will enjoy it. I'm about to begin here. So as soon as I hit continue, the time will start. And before I start, I just want to say Thief Gang, punch emoji. Alright, 3, 2, 1, start.
Welcome, young Garrett. In the nearby rooms, I will instruct you in
Alright,
the
so
various
first
skills
off,
you will need
you're going
to
to notice that
survive.
going
Please
diagonally
stay in the
is
entrance
going to be
area
a
to
lot
each
faster,
room while I explain the room's
and we do
purpose.
have the
When
first
you are ready to begin your
difficult
lessons,
trick of the
proceed
run
down this hallway to the first
right
floor.
off the bat, and I failed
You
it
must learn
immediately.
how to move unseen.
So
Stay
I'm going to
in
go a
shadows,
little bit into detail on
avoid
that,
the
but
light.
as
The indicator on
you
your
can
screen
see,
will tell you
I just
how
have
to
to
move.
avoid
Try to
standing in
reach
the
the
light
top of the
there.
platform
There's
without
also
being seen. Now you must learn
bunny
to
hopping
move
in a
quietly.
sense,
Some
where if I chain
surfaces
all
are
my
louder than others when
hops
walked upon,
in a
and moving
row,
quickly makes
I
more
get a lot of
noise than
speed
moving
with each
slowly.
one.
Listen to your own footsteps.
So you're just
Figure
going to
how
see
much
a
noise
lot
you
of
are
me
The instructor will have his
jumping
back turned.
and running
You
past
must get to the
guards.
top of the
And
platform
usually when
without
people
being
tell
hurt.
you,
Now
oh,
get
this
your
game has
weapons.
such amazing
To pick
AI,
up objects,
no,
select
they
them
do
by
not.
centering them
You could
on
just run by
screen
all of them.
until they light up.
Also, I just clipped
Then
through that
use
door.
them. Now you will
So
learn new movement skills.
that is what we
First,
call a general
climb the
clip.
rope by jumping onto it. Move
So
on to
a
up or down,
fantastic
run up or
user
down the
by the
rope.
name of Mr.
Turn to
Gentle
change your faces.
came into our
If
lovely
you jump
Discord
again,
right
you will lose
after
the rope.
I ran the game at SGDQ
Well done. Run and
2018,
jump across the
and he
gap
said,
to
hey,
the other
I
side
could
of the
clip
screen.
doors.
Good
And that
job.
basically
This
just
obstacle is easy to
shattered the entire run that we had been building up to that point, and saved, I think, immediately about like 5 minutes. And you could clip all sorts of walls and stuff as long as you're thin enough. So right there is like a sort of variation on that. It's called the fling. So if you walk up to an object, lean to one side, and fling your mouse all the way to the other, you get a lot of speed. And you could use that to kill yourself. And if you die and then go airborne, the game gets confused and just lets you walk around. And then the third variation is called... Oh, I failed it because I'm a big noob. I don't think I'm getting this. Oh, okay, excellent. So that's called the gentle fling. He also found that. What you do is you go around an object and you lean around an object and you just crouch and jump. So what that does is it gives you a lot... Oh, I am terrible. Gives you a lot of speed. Let me just do this here. Of course I fail it. I'm probably going to be failing this for like 20 seconds here. It's going to be epic. Oh, that's 100% going to fail. Yep. Epic. Thankfully, my estimate is pretty generous, honestly. So, we'll be fine. Yeah, well, you know, the tricks in this run, they come very fast and very frequently. So, it's hard to explain everything right off the bat, and I'll try to explain it because we're going to have some downtime here. Also, you might notice this level, or this game is pretty dark. It's because it wants you to sneak around in the darkness and whatever, so they made it really dark. I've upped the gamma so people can see, because when I did my run at SGDQ, they did not up the gamma, and it was pretty dark, and a lot of phone posters were complaining. So if you're on a phone right now, I'm happy for you because you'll be able to play Diablo Immortal. Also, you can now see the game.
Let's get you out of here and me my money.
Also, my estimate is rising again. Excellent.
Good thing you're dying, Cuddy.
Oh, here's some shooting for you guys, just to show you it is a first-person shooter in a way. Just shooting some noise arrows at him so that that guy stays up here and he doesn't come down and annoy me. So, general clipping, you'd kind of crouch, lean to one side, and jump, and you get teleported back about 1 unit of distance. And we could use that to go through walls. And in that case, we wanted to only go in that gate a little bit so that it hits the trigger. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we use that to go through walls, go through doors that are locked. It's just a lot easier.
How they spend all this time.
Also, we use it for, I believe... Nope, that's actually just about it. And then Gentle Fling is we walk up to an object,
Cuddy won't be needing this
crouch, lean,
anymore.
jump, and it flings us off like a slingshot. And then a fling is just the, I already explained it, but we use that mainly for speed purposes. Oh, nice. Hopefully I can get the other rope grab in this level, because that would be pretty... Oh, excellent. So I'm kind of forced to use my health pots now, because the blackjack glitch failed. Blackjack glitch. You saw it used there. It allows me to stop my momentum. It allows me to basically fall very great distances and take no damage. Also, I am on the OldDark engine. I should have mentioned this before I even started the run. That's just the engine as it released back, well, in this case, 1999. There's a fan mod that kind of updates it, sort of using the source, but not really. To allow it to play like 1080p, 144 hertz, all that good pizzazz. But it's less buggy, so that's kind of boring for a speedrun. Though you are able to run it if you want. Okay, I did not get a good fling. Epic. Okay, spooky zombies. We're only gonna see them for about 2 seconds. Oh, nice. Did not get any speed on that at all. Thank you, game. Thank Mr. Garrett. There we go. Yes. The physics in Thief 1 and Thief 2 is very much different. That's why Thief 2 as a whole kind of just sucks as a speedrun, in all honesty. Also, you don't have bunny hopping. As you can see there, bunny hops, if you just chain them together, it's really cool.
Good thing I'm
So I'm
not
going for a
afraid of
cool
heights.
strat here that's a runner by the name of Skaven found. Of course, I'm taking forever to do it, so I didn't get it. Hope I get it now. Nope, not gonna get it. If I move a little bit, I'm just not gonna get it. That is not what I want. Please do not do this right now, game. That should work, yes. Excellent. Then right here we're doing the trick called fast ladder. If you drop a item between you and the ladder while you're attached to it, it will just let you go up it really, really quickly. So
That shot was me.
this level is really cool.
Let's head back now.
You can do the gentle fling off of AI, and we use that there to get a head start. I threw the flash at the beginning there to make that one peasant start running so he gets out of the way and doesn't block us. Oh, hey game. Oh, I just went way too fast on that fling. Okay. I'm just not even gonna do it. Also, he is invisible right now. That's what happens if you load a quick save. Yeah, so the purpose of this level is you're supposed to be following those guys. But instead, in the developer oversight, you could just knock one of them out and carry him the entire way. Okay, please don't alert.
I think it's time
Turn
I
around
dealt with
very
this
slowly.
once and for all.
Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna get that key, and we're gonna use it later to kind of get the last main objective of this level. So you can kind of see the gist of this game. We just run by enemies, clip through walls, and do all the objectives the missions ask of us as quickly as possible. Doesn't go for Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm is a new dark only trick, pretty much, and is banned because it's kind of a hardware dependent trick, and I'm not really going to go into it anyway because it's kind of stupid. So we got a death abuse here. I have to get this pickpocket off him without alerting him, which can be difficult. Thankfully, he was just in the right spot for me to not see him there. I can die here, and thankfully I didn't. But I will have to go and grab a health pot. So this is called the Thieves Guild. A lot of people hate this level. I find it okay, especially after my first playthrough. The first time I played it, I thought this mission sucked, casually. Then after I replayed it on Expert, I got a little bit more respect for the level. You don't have to knock him out there, by the way, but I just do that for the health pot. Okay, good. I got the double knockout there. I've been failing that for some reason during my practice runs, and I literally have no idea why. Yes. We're just taking him along with us on that level. He's a interesting fella. So we're in the sewers right now, and the objective of this level is to get the key from one mansion, use it on a safe in the other mansion that are owned by like these crazy Thieves Guild guys. Hence why it's called the Thieves Guild level. As you can see, the peasants have really good voice acting, by the way. It's pretty iconic, actually. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a rope arrow. I have to make sure that that might be high enough. Yes, okay. And he's turned his back to us, but he just got alerted, so it's actually still annoying. So a lot of this game just has to deal with routing. That's basically all it is. It's a lot of routing. How to get from A to B, get all the objectives done. This guy is going to be a little annoying, but it's not really that big of a deal. This clip right here can be annoying. Hopefully I get it quickly. Yes. There's no real lineup for that. You just kind of like wing it and hope you get it. Okay, so we are working our way. Get me out of there. I hate this clip. This clip back out is like the worst. So health is kind of an issue here. I kind of went a little bit slower than I'd like to have gone, because I needed to get the health pots along the way so that I don't die. And hello, Sally. We are now working towards the other one. So yeah, this game's pretty fun. If you're really interested in running it, we have a good amount of tutorials by most of them by the Amorphous Gamer, which you should see in chat. I am stuck. I should be out now. Yes, okay. So he basically made like a guide on almost every single trick, both new and OldDark, so you don't have to worry about you know, what version you're on. And the boards are separated, so you're not going to be timed against OldDark runs, which are objectively like faster in most levels, besides like maybe 2. And for the longest time, a lot of people could only run the game using New Dark, because the old engine for this game is just so bad in terms of like working with modern hardware that it just like made sense to allow people to run, even though it's a mod and not really official. Just let people run it. Okay, so now we got the sword, which is a lot of people's favorite level, casually. And it's a pretty good speed run. Nice, I got the swag strat there, so what I could do there is jump in front of him and be able to pickpocket his loot purse and get the other guys. Please let me through, thank you. Key.
What was that noise?
Yes, I was gonna mention that, but I was talking about this level. Up until pretty much like a Windows 10 update, just randomly in like 2017, this game wasn't even really runnable on Windows 10, I believe. And then suddenly it just became like perfect. Like the game just runs smooth as butter on Windows 10. And I have no idea why. This guy's gonna be annoying. Okay, excellent.
Time to take my new sword and get out of this crazy place.
So if you're on Windows 10, you are able to run the game on OldDark and stream it pretty easily, to be honest. And, you know, congratulations. Windows 10 finally has a good use. And it's for thief speedrunning, which is probably the last thing Microsoft envisioned using their cutting-edge operating system for. And we're gonna go ahead and kill ourselves. Okay. So, you're gonna notice a lot of the levels I'm killing myself at the end of them. So how the game works is if you die, but then complete the last objective, the game's like fine with it. But if you complete the last objective and then die, like in that order, the game will just say, no, you failed. It's because dying sends a fail trigger to the game, whereas seeing all the objectives completed sends a success trigger. So whatever order they come in will override. So the last one will always be, will take precedence. So we got a pretty difficult jump here. It's not really that difficult, but it's sneaky. You know, sometimes you'll be having a good run and then just suddenly lose about 10 to 20 seconds on that one jump. Let's not forget that loot there. And yes, this is one of the levels that is notoriously dark. I remember again at SGDQ, I was reading the Twitch VOD and the YouTube video of the run, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, I can't see." I was like, you know what? Get off your phone, okay? Noob. Oh, almost didn't make that jump. So right here, I have to be standing on this little keyhole symbol when that explodes over there, or else the store won't open, and I want to get through this door. So here's another
Looks like this
clip.
place was built by my old
Way
pals,
up.
the
I think I
Keepers.
messed it up. There you go. That should work.
Wonder what they're hiding in here.
Yes, sir. Just watch on a PC. Yeah, you know, forehead, kappa. So I am notoriously good at getting this, that. And the mission is over with. So as you can see, just do the objectives quick as hell. So this is another gold only level. First being Thieves Guild, second one being this. There are 3 in total. Casually, 2 of them are pretty bad, and then the last one is actually a really fun level, at least in my opinion. As far as the speedrun goes, I actually think all 3 of them are decently fine enough.
The mages hide their dirty little secrets. This'll make any.
So this guy is following us. That could be an issue, but thankfully, I don't want to be jumping when he shoots me, because if you're jumping and in midair, when you get hit by an arrow, it does about 50 times more damage, and you can get one shot. So it's kind of epic. Normally we're supposed to lockpick the store, but no thank you. Actually, I want to knock that guy out, because he can follow me all the way up the stairs, because he'll hear me like running. This is marble. Oh yeah, sound system. If you run on marble or metal or anything, you make a lot more noise, and the AI will go to wherever that noise is. If you're on carpet, see, you make no noise, so the AI just does not care. Can you please grab that? I'm gonna knock that guy out just to be safe, to be honest. Excellent. I think I should be... I hate this clip so much. Please let me out. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to use a thing called fault cancel. It's totally not the name, by the way. I just made it up. If you have more than 1 mine in your inventory, you can use them to stop your fall. The reason that works is because it counts the other mine is in your inventory, and they clash, and then you are able to stop your fall.
Who's there?
Open the door.
Oh.
Thank you. So I have a little bit too low of HP here. It's going to be kind of scary here, so I'm just not going to go for that door slide. Oh, but I did get the death piece. Okay, excellent. And that should be the level. Yes, excellent. So the Lost City. Oh boy. What can I say about this level? It's one of the levels that got changed in from the Dark Project to Thief Gold. So right here, I just went on that ladder, and if you go on a ladder in the water and then jump off of it, it gives you fast swim because the game gets confused on like what kind of ground you are, so it just gives you ground speed. And I'm able to swim through here pretty quickly, and it actually allows me to do it in one cycle, which is pretty good for me. I don't have to stop for air. You can do it without stopping for air, but it can be quite dicey. Okay, that should be a fine mine. So I placed that mine down. I'm going to use it later to, again, kill myself right as I pass the end level trigger, pretty much. So this is the spookiest part of the level, so hopefully I get it without looking like a noob.
Lost city. It's not lost no more.
No, I almost got it. Damn it.
So this is the lost
And realistically speaking, I probably should have gotten it.
It's not lost no more.
There we go. Sometimes the blackjack glitch is finicky in how it shoots you off of it, and there, for some reason, it just decided to shoot me away from the hole. So there you go. And that's the level. They kind of didn't really notice that you can jump to the tower there. They kind of put the tower there as sort of like a, ooh, look what you're meant to get through to in this level, haha. The challenge awaits, but then they didn't realize people could just jump to it. Even without like a speed potion, you just chain a bunny hop and you can still make the jump. So it's like,
Guess I'm not getting any information.
thanks
from Gary
guys, I
after
guess.
all.
And this is the final level from the gold expansion. So I probably should just like go over that really quick. Thief Gold is an expansion to the Dark Project in a way. It was released like a year later. It came with 3 new levels and then changed some of the levels in the main game that was already present. Not too big, to be honest. The only one that got big changes was Lost City. On the Lost City, I had to grab 2 talismans in the Dark Project, but there we only have to grab 1. And the one they kept was the one in the big tower that's right at the start. So, thanks guys. So this level can be a troll, so hopefully I do not get trolled, because I don't like being trolled. I don't think anyone likes being trolled. Very cool level. Yes, this is honestly a very great level, even casually. It's the one of the 3 that I said was good. Whereas the other 2 were pretty forgettable to downright bad.
He's the best lead I have.
So what we have to do here is we're infiltrating a game. We're infiltrating a opera house through the basement.
This looks like the way in.
So we're in the basement right now. Hope this guy doesn't block me here. Okay, he didn't. Excellent.
Who are you? Help! Save me! There's someone here.
Just like that. Grab these, grab these. Okay, I didn't grab his speed potion, so that's kind of bad, to be honest. It's not, like, that bad, because I can just do the rest of this level without it, but, you know, why would I not want to get speed? Realistically speaking, that probably only lost me, in the grand scheme of things, like 5 to 10 seconds. So it's really not that big of a deal.
Entrance.
So we got the talisman in that chest upstairs, and now we're on our way out. Going slow, yes, I know. It's wait until you see the end level, man. You're all not gonna enjoy this. Every time we run this at a marathon, everyone complains. Excellent. So you can fling while you are dead, and we use that there to do like a double fling setup to get us out of the level. And now we are on Undercover, which is the last of the levels where we have to be grabbing the talismans. So, story. We're grabbing 4 talismans to unlock a barrier on a old zombified cathedral. Oh my god, I thought I was doing an escape for a second. Or, I thought I was doing one of the later levels. Bedfellows. So what we have to do here, the gimmick on this level is we have to get into this gate here, but we just say nah. Nah, fam. Get out. And... oh, epic. Thanks, game. As you can see, the old mantling system is kind of bad, so a lot of the times you just kind of don't mantle, and in that case it kind of got in our way. But there we go. And we're supposed to be putting them all in here, but we just kind of say, nah. Why would I do that when I could just do this? So here's the coolest death abuse in the game, in my opinion. So what we have to do is fling ourselves, and that wall, it's angled, and for some reason, the exit trigger barely sticks through it at like a certain spot along the top. So we kind of like kill ourselves, and then Tony Hawk wall ride up along it and hit that trigger. So it's actually pretty precise. You have to die first, then wall ride up it and hit that trigger. It's actually, it looked easy because I got it first try, which is something that usually almost never happens, but yeah. I made it look easy, but trust me, it is really difficult. It's a subtle run killer. Also, all 3 of those guys are back to back to back, so we're gonna make them dab with our flashbangs. Or flash bombs in this case, that's what they're called in the game. Oh, nice. I've never had that happen before, literally. I didn't even know I could die on a frog there. That's pretty epic.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The frog was too strong, dude. It was too strong.
What happened here? Where are all the Hammerites?
So, as you can see, this is why I thought I was on a level earlier. They kind of reused this level
Looks like Constantine
again,
got here
like
before.
3 levels later, in a way. Though it is expanded upon, as all of this is not in the previous version. I'm gonna knock that guy out just to make my life easier. It looks like I have actually decent enemy set up here. Yes, okay, thank God. I was doing a practice run earlier and I had like 5 monkeys in that room. It was the most unpleasant thing I have ever had while practicing this game. Okay, I'm just gonna knock that guy out, because even though he gets blinded there, and I can easily get in and out while he's blinded, he has a chance to like stumble back into the doorway and just kind of be annoying. So, objective of this level is to take this priest... Game? Thank you. Is to take this priest and bring him to these Hammerites, but the game never really thought that we could just go get him first. So... that's what we're doing. So, when this guy sees me...
Ah, 'tis thee.
Thanks, game. This guy's kind of close here. So I have to actually, like, I'm on a timer right now. I do have to get him down there before that timer ends, but before that speech ends, or else I'll start losing time.
Take this key and map and go. Any builder guide your steps.
Okay, good, it worked. So I have to take, you can either take him into that room, which is what we're due, or you take him into like a little river, and then you take like a little boat with him, and it'll take you to another room where you can end level. But on OldDark, that boat has a chance to kill you and kill him if you put him down. And anyway, it's slower, so we don't even care. Okay, so this is already the last level of the game, by the way, in case you are wondering. And this is, in my opinion... What a save. What a save. Okay, that was actually kind of pog, because I messed it up big time. Oh, and I took no damage. That was actually insane. That was actually considerably, like, nutty for what I did. And this is the, in my opinion, as I was saying, the worst level, casually, because it's very linear. So you'll notice a trend in a lot of the levels is they're very open-ended, and you can kind of approach it any way you want. You could go any route. Obviously, as a speedrun, we just do the one route that's the quickest, but I'm talking casually here. This level's like, nope, you're just going on a straight path to the end.
Big.
And to compensate for it, they kind of like make really cool scenery, like a giant freaking tree here. Which is like, okay. Well, I actually don't need that. I don't know why I'm grabbing it, but alright. Just to be safe, I guess. So this is the last fast ladder of the game. And we're going to use these because we need these later. So this is the one and only boss fight pretty much in the entire Thief series, if I remember correctly. As long as you don't count 2014, which you shouldn't, because that game is terrible. Okay, that's not Thief. That's Thiaf, okay? But
Interesting.
this is the one true boss battle of the game, and the way the game kind of handles it is pretty interesting. Ah, nice. Okay, excellent. So, no, you stop right there. Okay, he wanted to take me for a ride there. Ah, now we... Alright, I'll just go the slower way. Okay. Oh my god, I almost killed myself. Which I don't want to right now. It's too early for that. Oh, I messed that up big time. So, I said in our Discord that I was going to lose a lot of time to something, and this is probably what I'm going to lose a lot of time on. And this fling really isn't even that hard. So, thanks, game. Nice. There we go. And I kind of alluded to it earlier, that you're all going to enjoy. Oh wait, actually, shit. I kind of didn't... I have to redo that because I didn't split on my own thing. So there's a timer here. Can you shoot, game? So there's a timer here. So after I landed there and took damage, there is a 5-minute, no, 3-minute, 19-second period where I just stand in this corner and do nothing. So, to explain, you saw the guy there. He was going pillar to pillar. So what he does is he goes to every pillar one by one, and he does like a little animation where he waves his hands and he like chants a, you know, like a little ritual at each one, powering them up. And when he gets to all 8, there, you know, he unlocks, I don't know, Super Saiyan 3, and then he goes insane. But what we did there is we replaced the eye, which is what we had to get in that haunted cathedral there, with a dummy explosive, which apparently can kill a god, I guess. So what's going to happen is he's going to do all of the things. He's going to go in the middle and die to the explosive. But we're not hearing him chant right now because we are in the one spot nearby where there's absolutely no sound. So we can't hear him, and since the game knows that we can't hear him, it just assumes that he did the ritual. So he just immediately goes to the next pillar. So like if this big wall wasn't in the way, like you would literally just see him walk up to a pillar, do his like waving hands animation, and then immediately walk to the next one. So that's what we're doing right now. It actually saves about 1 minute and 10 seconds compared to actually listening to him. And yeah, so now we're just waiting. Right now my timer says it is 1:54. So I have another minute and 19 seconds about. Minute and 20 seconds. And I'm going to shoot this arrow, die, and hopefully, because I can mess this up, because I'm a dummy, stinky poopy head, uh, I hopefully will not mess it up, and we will have the continue on the bottom, which means we completed the level, and everything is good and sound. Just in case, I'm going to quick save, and if I fail, I'll just load the quick save and wait it out, because killing yourself here actually only saves, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it saves a lot, 18 seconds, but for a marathon, that shouldn't be too big of a deal, I would hope. So we're nearing, you can't see the timer because I am a dummy, stinky, poopy head, but it is at 2:50, so we have 30 seconds right now. Is it set as Thiaf? Because I cannot see, I only have the chat open, I don't have the actual stream channel open, and I'm kind of upset if that's the case. Alrighty, so we're at 3, I'm going to save it like 3:13 just in case. So I'll tell you if it works if you see continue on the bottom, and then you can call time. Oh god, I don't think it worked. No, it didn't work. Okay. I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna work. All right, so we're just gonna wait it out. It's gonna end eventually. By the way, this is why like you have to get it first try. If you don't, then you just kind of have to sit in this corner and wait. So yeah, it's gonna end in roughly about 15 to 20 seconds from now. I did it too early. I felt like when I landed, I did it too. I split too late, but whatever. So yeah, it's gonna end any minute now. There it goes. Excellent. Continue. So you know we finished. Yay! Congratulations, you're a winner. Cool game, cool life. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everyone. Thief Gang punch emoji for coming out. I appreciate Shots Fired for actually having me do the run. I always love running this game, especially showing it off to people. And you know, like I said, it's not a traditional FPS, so maybe it didn't fit too well in here, but I thought it was. I think it's a pretty cool speedrun. If you're interested in running, you can join the Discord. We are very welcoming, and we'll help anyone learn the game and get going, and how you can do it. And oh, that was a follow notification. I thought I'd turn those off, but yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good luck, have fun.